Wow. Hello. Hi. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Where we last left off, we beat up the gym leader here. Mr. Big Shot over here, who thought, you know, there was no worthy opponent to him and was about to beat the Elite Four himself because he was so bored of being a gym leader. But we put him in his place. And because of that, we got the 8th gym badge. And now we are basically ready to face the Elite Four. Whoa. My trainer card. Oh, view badges. There you go. There you go. They're all really ugly, rusty, dirty. I don't know where this kid's keeping his badges, but they look terrible. But we got all 8 of them. And we are currently ready to head off to the Elite Four. Last time, we actually did go down this route. And we did manage to avoid a majority of the people before I realized that we weren't supposed to be here yet. Or we didn't beat anyone. We beat like 1 or 2 people. But today we can actually fight these people because we're like fresh. Just quickly, here's what the team is currently looking like. Not too different. They're basically just ready for the Elite Four now. So we don't have to fight anyone extra. We're mostly going to be just fighting people just for the potential money. There we go. There are the stats of what everyone's looking like right now. How everyone's been holding up. And everyone looks pretty good so far. Nothing to complain about. Let me quickly do this. And might as well just fight a few people. Well, I was not expecting to hit an eyelid. So we will go ahead and do this. I also gotta use repels because we got a Tentacruel here. That's fine. We can beat them up. So anyways, hopefully you've had a great day today. Hopefully you've had a great day today. I come in with some bad news though. I don't know if you guys are currently watching the Timberborn thing that I just started today. Yeah, we'll fight her. It doesn't matter. But at the end of that Timberborn stream on Monday, I did say I was gonna let the game run for a little bit to up the beaver count. Unfortunately, shortly after getting about 12 adult beavers, we had a bad tide and that kind of went, you know, belly up. So that was a little unfortunate. We should definitely get out of here. And the music seems a little loud. Is it? It might be a little bit loud. Maybe if we like just a wee bit. Now is it too quiet? I don't know. Who's the best to bring out from here? I mean, I guess Bozo, because he's got a grass move, but that's about it. Bozo's not like the best option, but you know, we haven't seen Bozo in a little bit. We haven't seen Bingus in a while. Unfortunately, I did a little research, and unfortunately Bingus won't be able to get the Evolite in this game. So we will have to work without an Evolite for a little while. Which is a little unfortunate, because Evolite is really the only thing that makes Eevee or Bingus viable, usable. So it is a little upsetting that we won't be able to do that. Stupid fish. But you know, at the very least, he's been on the adventure. He is a relatively high level. Hold on, I'm dog. Okay, there we go. We're back. Thank you for the money, honey. All right, let's continue on. Hello. I gotta get that repel on. Once I get... What did she ask me? Hello? Ombre. Azuro. Okay, it's the baby form. Azumarill is the one we gotta worry about. But man, I am pretty excited to wrap this game up. Granted, this won't be the last stream of Brilliant Diamond. We'll have this final, like, quote-unquote final episode where we beat the Elite Four and get the credits. But then we'll have one more stream where we're going to do a couple of post-game things. Catch a handful of legendaries. Hopefully we'll be able to complete technically. Well, hopefully we'll get to see every Pokemon available because the game does open up a little bit more if your Pokedex is quote-unquote complete. But beyond that, even if we don't complete the Pokedex, which is like we're like 5 or 6 Pokemon away from completing it, we should be able to catch a couple of legendaries, do maybe a handful of things. I was multitasking too much, battling and swimming at the same time. Sorry, she almost drowned, I guess. But the post game, the bonus stream is probably not going to be a lot, from my guesstimation. There we go. Where is my repels? Where's my super shoot? There we go. Just so I don't have to constantly be running into Tentacruels as we're trying to, you know, burst through this. You don't want to fight me? Really? Okay, I guess we did fight him. There we go. My dream is to swim in the sea, every region under the sun. Good luck. Actually, I have no idea if this guy completed his dream. I hope he did. Oh, it was a double. I didn't see that lady over there. I thought she was a rock. All right, Bingus. What do you got to show? Apparently, these are pre-evolutions. I'm pretty sure Bingus can handle these guys. That's odd. Might as well try to get rid of the Wingull. But yeah, I have no idea what the post game's gonna look like, because I can think of like one legendary Pokemon we can catch, and that probably is about it. I'd have to look up a video and see what the post game looks like. There may not be much of a post game. No, there's that whole island. There's a whole separate island that we haven't gone to yet, that I believe we can do a post game. So we might do that next stream, depending on how long this takes us. Gold, I love gold. I still got a couple of Pokemon left. I think we should be okay though, just to fight these guys. I should probably work up, but that's fine. We don't need to. All right, Mooch, you're almost there. But yeah, next game is probably gonna be ZA. We'll probably try to play ZA next. And then after ZA, man, I know this is really stupid. I really want to buy a Switch too. So much money though. But I want to Switch too because I want to play. I want to play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Like, I really want to stream that right now. That's the game on like the front of my mind right now. Is if I had a Switch 2, or if Nintendo would actually let me play the GameCube emulator that they have on their eShop instead of just like soft locking it to the Switch 2, I would be playing Gale of Darkness next. I would have been playing ZA because I don't know. I mean, it looks fine. The game looks fine. I haven't heard like, I've heard like okay stuff about it, but it is just another Pokemon game under the belt that we can play, which we'll probably do next. But we'll see. I mean, I'll probably have fun with it regardless. I'll have to look into other ways to stream other Pokemon games that I really want to play, because I also really want to play Sun and Moon, or Ultimate Sun and Moon. So I'm gonna have to find a way to record my 3DS and stream it at the same time, which could be a little difficult. But with a little bit of time and research, I'm sure I'll find a legal and correct way to stream those games legally on the website. I mean, I've even thought of doing like the old school like camera in front of a DS. Wouldn't be the smartest idea. It would probably look terrible if I just put a webcam in front of a 3DS. But it would be the easiest way. It would be the easiest way for me to do it. But at the same time, I also don't want to. I mean, we're not super worried about this thing. But I also don't want to... Let me finish my thoughts. I don't want to restart my old save files from my 3DS. Is another thing. So I need to find another way to record those games for streams. But I don't think it would be impossible. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to figure it out. And then we still have to do the next Battle Network game, which would be Battle Network 3. I still haven't started the next Mega Man game. I was hoping to finish this off before starting the next Mega Man game. Kind of give myself enough time to like relax from the game, reset my brain from Mega Man for a little bit. How do you get into here? I want this. I want the little treat. Give me the treat. I have earned the right to that little treat. Oh, it's not going to give me the treat, is it? How far back do I have to go to get this little treat? Let me squeeze, you fat beaver. Oh, they won't let me have it. I'm so disappointed with this game. It refuses to give me the treat. And it taunts me with it just right there off of camera. Unless you have to work your way around. I don't feel like fighting more trainers. I think we're done fighting trainers. Because we're gonna have a bunch of trainers to fight anyways in Victory Road. I can almost guarantee it. I'm just really trying to find a way to get over there. Whew, that was close. Dang it. You couldn't figure it out. Oh well. Go, beaver! Climb the water! Excellent, excellent, excellent. Nicely done, little man. It feels weird that we're finally here. We're near the end of our adventure here. I feel like I have a pretty strong team. They're not super optimized. In case you were wondering, I have been trying to... Hold on. I broke it once, but I only added my resolve. Victory roll lives up to that lofty name. Okay. It's not going to mean very much since we're going to be doing the Elite Four, but I have been collecting berries to EV stat train my Pokemon. As you see, we have like 27 plus of the stat lowering berries that reduce your EV values. So I was thinking to start using them, but also that requires a ton of money. And as you can see right now, my money is not nearly enough to optimize each of my Pokemon Best case scenario, I could probably optimize one of my 6 Pokemon right now. How's the team looking? I'd like to give everyone more items. I don't know if there's any more held items or any more optimal held items I can give them. I feel like this is just, we just have to make this work. I can give them some of the vitamins I have, but it doesn't mean much. Charcoal for Dingus would make sense, but I'd rather him have the amulet. Yeah, there's not like a ton of stuff. I can give someone the heal bell. The quick claw, potentially, as well, is another thing we can give them. But yeah, there's not a ton we can do. Like, this is basically more or less the team finished up and ready to go. Brilliant Diamond doesn't have a ton of useful items pre-gym leaders or pre-Elite Four. Yes, I'm not doing this without my repels. And it has been a hot minute since I've been down here. So the layout is... I'm not going to remember anything about this layout or where all the trainers are. So let's see if we can get this wrapped up. We're like, what, 20 minutes into the stream? I'm sure we can do this. Bryce, what you got for me? Oh, darling. Well, we're gonna have to probably do Flare Blitz. It's a pre-evolution, but Poison Jab's not gonna do enough because it's not very effective. We could also just switch out. Wouldn't be a bad call. Instead of wasting HP on this guy, just switch out to something more effective. Oh, nice! You got a crit. Let's go. Bingus can do something here. I don't think we're gonna be relying on Bingus though. Yeah, I'm thinking Princess is probably our best option. Oh, great. Thanks for cursing Bingus or Princess. That's annoying. Alakazam, yeah, we're gonna have to switch out. We'll give Bozo a chance. Because I don't want Princess to die from the curse for no reason. These Pokemon are a pain in the butt to deal with. I had a feeling this thing would be faster than this, but that's fine. This thing is just incredibly fast. Alakazams are crazy. Also, speaking of which, if we are going to have the chance of completing the Pokedex, quote unquote, we'll have to fight the trainers here because they're going to have all the trait evolutions, from my understanding. So we should be able to see the last of the few Pokemon that we need to see. Oh, nice. Way to go, Dingus. Gengar, you see? We saw an Alakazam and now we're seeing a Gengar. That's really useful. Oh, at some point we did see an Alakazam, or we did at some point see a Gengar. We have the weakness stuff for it. Oh, Gizmo, you're right there. Oh, that's just for an item. Torment. I think Torment's good. But yeah, I'm gonna at least try to fight the people in Victory Road because they're more than likely gonna have the Pokemon that we need to see. Hannah. Noctowl. I don't think we've seen a Noctowl. Ooh. She got 2 Pokemon. They can close combat. We're not too concerned about this. Punch the bird. Way to go, Gizmo. Hurry up and learn close combat. Nice, 200. The Raptor. Nah, we'll be fine. Big bird. Yeah, we can close combat again. Oh, it still lived. Oh well. It's gonna hurt. Ouch. Of course, it was also a crit. On top of everything else. Why not just salt in the wound? Revenge! Bingus, revenge your brother. Cool. You thought he was weak. Take that. Dang it. Bingus had to die. That was annoying. I've been grounded. Meh. I was not anticipating one of my guys to go down. Especially Dingus. Dingus is one of our strongest ones. There we go. Good as new. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I just need to know. I had to check. Hello. What cool Pokemon do you have? A Golroll Duck. Could be an issue. But I think we can handle him. Cloud 9. Oh. Got 2 Pokemon. I'm not worried. Famous last swords. Blissey, we're definitely not worried about a Blissey. I think this thing's a fairy or a normal type. It's one of the two. What am I willing to? I'm willing to bet on close combat because at least we're gonna get like a stat bonus with it, or a type bonus. There we go. I was right. Because I think Blissey's still considered a normal type, or it's a normal fairy potentially. I don't exactly remember. Not. Whoa, I forgot how much experience you got from these guys. Holy moly. We're gonna have to come back to this lady pretty soon. See if we can beat her up again. Way to go, princess. Everyone's nearly level 60 now. That's great. Oh, that's how you battled. Ooh. Let's see if we can battle her again. Come on. Let me use an ether, because... Let me check. We should be okay. I don't think we need to use it yet. Would you like to fight me again? Are you kidding me? Stupid game. Of course, put the Blissey in the one place I can't exploit it. Ugh, I hate strength puzzles. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to. It looks like that definitely leads somewhere. We might just go check that out. Yep, hey, max elixir. Ether. What is this little area over here? That's a separate entrance. Okay. We'll have to see if we can do that later. Alright, we don't need to be on this bike anymore. Oh, one look at you tells me you're a real contender. I'm going to contend with you, Omar. Rapidash. You got 3 Pokemon. I don't really want to be dealing with that many. Mooch, let's get you some sunlight. Well, cave light in this case. Ow. Scald! Burn the pony! Yes. Oh, nice. Ice beam. Didn't think I had something to work with this thing, or work against this thing. There you go, Bingus. How are your stats looking, Bingus? I mean, they're okay. Rampardos. Oof. I love Numbskull. How you doing, buddy? My Numbskull's way big. It's good to see my Numbskull better than yours. I retired him a little early, but he's still stronger. Could have very easily brought Numbskull into this whole thing. That's okay. I think Mooch was not a better choice, but a different choice. Because how many opportunities are you going to get to play with a Milotic on your team? Especially with how difficult they are to catch in this game. You have to really go out of your way to have a Milotic with you. And especially because of how late game they are. Like, I was thinking, oh, hold on. I gotta look at this puzzle. I don't think we could solve this puzzle. At least not in the orientation it's in. No, wait, we can, I think. Can we? So I can break this. Yeah, because we push it to the left. You can push it to the right. If we push this thing to the right, it doesn't matter. No, because it does. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because this thing is in the way regardless. So we wouldn't be able to go down, even if we wanted to. We might have to reset that puzzle if we want to keep pushing down this direction. Let me see if I can even solve this. It could be the wrong way. We might be going the wrong way here, but I just want to see if this is solvable, which is annoying because now we're going to have to do this again. I hate strength potion. These puzzles. These puzzles are so lame. So if we push the one on the left down, it's basically locked. We push the one on the right down, it locks us from breaking the other rock. I don't think... I can't think of a way to move these rocks around currently. So I think we're done with this area for now, unless I'm forced to come back here, and then I'm gonna cry because I'm unable to decipher that puzzle. Let's see. I think we are. Let me just run around for a little bit. Get lost. Nice. Oh man, I really hope I have enough repels. I need to get over there on the left. How do I do that? How do we achieve this goal? Oh, brother. This game's gonna make me look dumb, isn't it? So this is where I need to be up there. All right, it looks like we are screwed because we have to figure out that string puzzle that doesn't look like it has a possible way of solving it. Let me go grab more repels because we're gonna be here for a while. I have that sinking suspicion that we're gonna be here for a bit. So let me go find a store. Oh, nope. Come on. Go back here. Buy a bunch of max repels and then come back to this puzzle. Because I gotta think. How do I move boulders? How does this game work? Hello, I'm here to buy stuff. That should be more than enough. Let me look at these. Got 12 of those, 12 of those. We should be fine for the most part. All right, I just had to make sure I had enough max repels. So I can go and be dumb for a few hours while I try to decipher this puzzle. All right. Let's see. So I don't think there's anything down here. Nothing of value down here. Because this is like the lowest level that you can get to. This doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, this doesn't lead anywhere. There's like one trainer over here, but that's literally it. And we know this doesn't really lead much of anywhere either. You can double check again. Yeah, this would take us to the puzzle room. Unless I'm like missing something. That's just for the bike puzzle. So this is where we're having the issue. Because might as well just do this just to get out of my brain. Yeah. Oh wait, no. I'm an idiot. Okay, that's fine. I needed to do it. I needed to make the mistake once so I can see the solution. This is total stranger. Straggler. Strangler. What? What is that? What? Oh, be a good way to see if I'll have what it takes to take down the Elite Four. That was Stranger? Sydney, are you okay? Am I okay? It's probably the better question. Oh, nice. Look at that. Poison Jab has been a bit of a mixed bag to have on the moveset. On one hand, I think it's good. Oh. On another hand, I don't know if I would rather have Aerial Ace or not. Because that was between the two options, was to either have Poison Jab or Aerial Ace. We don't have another poison move on the team. But I don't know how important that is. Or Terra. Nice. Whoa. Big guy. That's okay. I'll take a little damage. Nice. Way to go, Dingus. All your stats are looking great. You're not as strong as Gizmo, but you know, you're pretty well balanced. All right, later, Sydney. Please don't throw off my reading. Battle just now must make you tougher than everyone in the world. I'll take the compliment, sure. It's a good judgment right there, if I say so myself. Oh, am I gonna be able to solve this puzzle? Oh, sorry. You're gonna get to see people online. I don't know if there's a way to turn that off. So if I push that to the right, it doesn't do much of anything. The issue is, like, if this gets pushed over here, we've blocked our exit this way. I mean, there's nothing over here, so it's fine. Unless I've just screwed myself. Can you not see me from like half a mile away? Let me measure how much you've raised your Pokemon. Clayton. Ooh. Do you have a Claydol? Staraptor. I'm not falling for this one again. Don't worry, Dingus. You don't have to deal with this. We're not making the same mistake twice. Yeah, just making sure. We could use Mooch. Because Mooch is going to get a stat bonus. Yeah, and it has ice. So we can use the Intimidate to our advantage here. Or not. I guess not. Nice. Way to go, Mooch. Oh, the hippo guy? We're not worried about him. Roar. You know, it's Pokemon like this where I miss the original sprite art. Because it's just weird to see him, like... It's weird to see his full body. Because his original sprite had him, like, half buried in the ground, and he looked pretty cool. He looked a lot more intimidating. I don't think his design translated very well into 3D. I think they did a good job. It's recognizable as of what it's supposed to be. I just don't think it worked out for him. Playton! Clayton, are you gonna let me move? Yes, let's go. Only got one way to go. I might switch the Lucky Egg over to Gizmo now that I'm thinking about it. Because Mooch is already pretty much caught up. Now Gizmo's the one that's falling behind. We'll try to keep Gizmo and Mooch at relatively the same level. Hi. My Pokemon know karate. I'm warning you. It's a tough one. You have one Pokemon that knows karate. It's a Machamp. That does eat. Machamp, famously known for karate. I mean, he probably has karate chop, so I'm not gonna be, you know, weird about it. It's one Pokemon. We could definitely take it out if we wanted to. Are we weak to fighting? I don't think we're weak to fighting. We can take this guy out. We're about to find out if my memory is good or not. No, I am weak to fight. No, wait, I'm not weak to fighting. I was trying to remember the Lucario fight. I'm weak to steel. From my recollection. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering all that stuff. Okay, fine. Miles. I met my match in strength. Let's make sure that you're topped up, buddy. There you go. Let's see. I see a trainer over there. I just want to know what's over here. Nothing. I can see the past. Samurai Jack. Jingling. Doesn't this thing evolve? Why haven't you evolved this thing? I guess I can use U-turn. Sure. Dang, dang, dang. Way to go, Gizmo. You did it. Man, your stats are looking good. Yes, let's go. Close combat. Finally. Obviously Brick Break. I'm still tempted to get rid of False Swipe. For Aerial Ace, I feel like that would be the better choice. The problem is I don't know if I have an extra false swipe to go catch legendaries with. Let's get Gizmo out now that he's pretty much done. Jamiko. There you go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Bug is still probably going to work on this thing. Yep. Hey. There's just so much in the past. In Europe, excuse me. What is that supposed to mean? I don't think I like your tone, lady. Think I got a checkered pass. How rude. Oh, there's a trainer. I definitely want to make it an effort to fight all the trainers here, because this is the last time we're going to get a chance to fill out our Pokedex. As long as we see these guys, we should be good. Henry. Honk Chua. Honkscrow. That's one Pokemon. I probably could have taken it out, but it's another flying type. I don't want to risk it if I can avoid it. Let's get Gizmo out there. Actually, I think Gizmo's weak to flying. That's okay. Way to go, Gizmo. You did great. I just want Gizmo to have more time out in the sun. I feel like we've avoided the Gizmo for a while. Because I think everyone else, other than Bingus, everyone else has had their time to shine. Man, you are tanky as hell. Holy moly. Got a shit ton of HP. He's a fat rat. Okay. Let me see what's down here before we go up the waterfall. The double trainer battle. Okay. We form a combination that is perfect sync. How do you expect to counter that? The double team of aces. We're gonna overwhelm you. You each got one Pokemon. Come on, man. Got a dose. Not a terrible combo. Let's give Bingus some time out. No. Between the two, who am I the most scared of? I think the Medicham is a little bit scarier. We can probably work up. We can take a hit. Because Medicham tends to be like more of a technical Pokemon. Gyarados is just pure power. Gyarados, you already know what it's going to do. Medicham, you don't really know what that Pokemon's up to. You could have a multiple of different moves of like stat raising moves or who knows what. Dragon Dance. I wasn't expecting that, but that's fine. That's not going to be great against him. Our Poison Jab is our best thing right now. We could try to Facade. Between these two, they should be able to take him out. Yeah, let's go. I knew I could trust my team. Ooh, Bingus, that's so close. Pat and Joe. Let's see what's over here before I go up that waterfall. Is this gonna be more puzzles? No, it's an item. Yay, yippee! Rare candy for me. Come on, Mr. Beaver. Let's keep pushing forward. Ooh, dragon trainer. I'm tempted to see what's down here. we can come back up. Dragon balls, that's nice. We already have pretty good dragon coverage. I don't think we're going to need Dragon Pulse. We don't have a dragon type on our team. So it would just be purely just for coverage. Hey, hey, hey. You got a Garchomp on you? I'm making an already strong Pokemon grow even stronger. I'll need your help with this. Sure thing, buddy. I mean, you'll be doing me the same favor as well. One Pokemon, man, that is... A Gabite. Okay, cool. I don't think we've seen a Gabite yet. We can probably overwhelm this thing. I don't have anything that's gonna be strong against it, but we can probably just punch it really hard. There you go, Bingus. Not bad. Okay. Decent. Decent. It's decent. There's no way I could have one. Here's all my money. Oh, I probably should have checked what was down there before jumping up here immediately. There's a body of water. Oh, that's it? Lame. Why'd they even bother putting that there? Yo. I sense that your Pokemon have a lot of trust in you. You and your Pokemon, you seem to be aglow. Did you just catch this guy? You can be honest with me. Did you just catch him outside the cave? It's okay if you did. I just want to know. All right, Princess, you got our best coverage. Issued order, go. A goo. Don't worry, that won't be necessary. No need for acid armor. Wee-hee-hee. Okay. Nicely done, Dingus. Golem. Golem. Whoa. Another trait evolution that we haven't seen yet. We don't really have anything, so we're just gonna moonblast this thing to hell. Oh, it has 30, that's why. Stupid Pokemon. Now it's gonna explode all over me. No, it's not gonna sandstorm itself to death. This thing's a ground type. So I think it'll protect itself. It'd be really funny though if it did hit itself. Bam. Ow. Empoleon. And we're fine. We got Lightning Bolt. Aqua Jet. Ha! You missed, you fool. Isn't this thing part steel as well? It doesn't matter. I'm surprised. That thing's tanky. Very tanky penguin. It was able to take that full frontal assault. Do it again. Elf Thor. All right, Edgar. Catch you later. Ah, I understand now. You are simply better than I am. I think this is just going to be a way to jump down, right? Not necessarily, but it's very, very tricky over here. There is a rock climb area up here. Another one over here. Yeah, I don't feel like running into stuff here. So gotta keep that in mind, that there are two rock climb areas over here. In case for whatever reason I need to do that. Razor Claw, that could be useful. Who can have that? I'm gonna give that to maybe Mooch or Princess. I would give it to Gizmo normally, but Gizmo has the eggshell right now, so maybe Mooch can have it for now. Won't be able to take full advantage of it, but you know, for now, until Gizmo like is at a slightly higher level, we'll think about it. Why are you blocking this? Is this where one of the... Let me size you up. You're gonna become even tougher. Meet many Pokemon. That's what you should be thinking. Eventually, the world will grow even larger. I think he's blocking off a legendary. Which legendary? I literally don't remember. Which way do we want to go? Do we want to go down the dragon trainer, or do we want to go to this mystery area to the left? Probably the mystery area to the left. But I'm pretty sure there's some legendary behind that guy. I don't remember which one it is though. And I really don't want to come all the way back down here. This stupid puzzle was already hard enough. Strength puzzle. I hate strength puzzles. There we go. Dark Pulse. That actually could be used, or could be good to use. Because we currently only have Bite as our dark coverage. Which, I mean, granted, I think you really got it. But nobody can learn this move, so, you know, F me. You can learn Torment. You can learn Dragon Pulse, but I don't think it's super necessary. Fling. People can use Fling. Waterfall. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one to think about. I actually think Bozo can probably learn Waterfall. Let me look. You have Aqua Tail. It's 90-90, 80-90, but we do get the chance to flinch. Then you have Ice Beam and Grass Knot. I think this is This is way better because the chance of flinching is just much higher priority. Aquatail's fine. There's always that small chance of it like missing. At least with Waterfall, we have 100% chance of hitting and a chance at flinching. We could even teach it to Mooch, but Mooch is more of the special attacker. Charge Beam. No, you don't need that really. I wish someone could learn Giga Drain. All right, I think we're good for now. Man, I wish someone. I always have like a pretty poorly optimized team. It feels like half the time. I can never really use the best moves that I want to use. Like I have to do a better job at planning my team out than I currently do. My team is mostly vibe based, but there is like a small amount of planning with my team. But a lot of the time it is just vibe based, like, oh, you know, I haven't played with this Pokemon, so I'm going to use this on my team. Or top level trainers gather around this place naturally, so I'd go so far as to call it the ideal place to train with the best. Okay. But what was I going to say? Sometimes I have an idea, like before I start a game, I'll look at the Pokedex and kind of get like an idea of like what kind of Pokemon I want on my team. Just based off of like, oh, I haven't played with this guy ever, or hey, this guy looks kind of silly. I kind of like the look of this guy. It's a pre-evolution. We should be okay. Just punch it. Sometimes like Milotic was a bit of a different choice. I didn't originally want Milotic on the team because I knew how difficult it would be to capture. But ultimately, I kind of thought about him like, you know, Milotic, I'm like, yeah, I can work with this. Same thing with Azumarill. Azumarill was definitely not planned to be on the team. But I kind of got to the point where I needed a water type, and I didn't want Gyarados as a water type. I wanted another special attacker, which Milotic ended up being kind of the fit for that. But I wanted Azumarill because type coverage, I thought it was going to be similar to... what's their name? To Clefable. I thought Azumarill was going to be kind of like a Clefable clone where we can max out its special attack and have pretty good coverage. That's like half true. But yeah, I think Clefable has been like one of the best choices I've made for this team. It's been the most useful Pokemon for sure. Even if it's not the most optimized version of itself, because I think Princess is not crazy optimized. Like we have Cute Charm. Magic Guard would be better, but Cute Charm is perfectly fine, especially for a single player thing. The stats, like the natures wise, I don't think Princess has very good natures. All right, nice. Gibble, we're not worried about Gibble. But I'm trying to think of like which Pokemon I'm the most happy with this team. Infernape, like Dingus, getting a new Dingus was the best idea. I think I would not have liked my original Dingus. Hopefully at the end of either this stream or at the end of the bonus stream, we'll get to see what Dingus' current level is, because he's been sitting in the park, the breeder, this entire time as I've been playing. So we'll see what level he managed to get to by the end of all of this. There you go, buddy. The Moo Milk has been like an MVP as well. I think getting just a bunch of Moo Milks from the start of the game was such a smart idea. Oh, nice. We're at the end. Pokemon League. Just a little over an hour, and we managed to get over here. Nice, 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 nice. How's our Pokedex looking? Who are we missing? I did see a bunch of question marks. Who is this? Okay, I see. And then you, the catfish, the bronzor. What is next? Who's this? I don't know who this is. Garchomp, Snorlax. We haven't seen this thing yet. Tentacool. We haven't seen Tentacool, which is a little surprising. Oh, there's a bunch of legendaries here. I know one of these is going to be Reshiram. I think that's the name of it, Reshiram. I can't think of what the other two are. I think one of them is going to Dialga, potentially Arceus. No, Arceus would be like somewhere down over here. Okay. Whew. All right, let's do this. So we won't be able to complete the Pokédex, unfortunately, but I do feel very accomplished. I think we've done enough, and there's enough stuff in the post game, I think, that we can do another stream. Isn't there? Let me check and see if there's anything over here. Nothing, really? Hey, buddy. Man, look at this area. Yeah, we don't need repels anymore. It's scary, too high. Here we go. We got the castle. The final challenge for every trader. Hello. Hi. Also, if you ever wanted to, I guess you could grind on the Elite Four. To see you again. Let's see, what can we buy here? Any new Pokeballs? No, not much. Not much here we can get our hands on. All right, let's get this started. Oh, Steve! Hold it, don't go without me. You're challenging the gym leader, aren't you? That's why I'm here too. Let's see who's more worthy of making the challenge with the battle. We can't fight here. This is like Sweden. This is neutral ground, man. What's your problem? Of course, you would start with the Staraptor. Just my luck. Ugh. All right, come on, princess. Rain dance. What are you planning, boy? What is your game? Rain dancing. That's very sus. Don't know if I like that. Ow. I didn't even look at the level of this thing. Okay, they're just below 50. We're good. Yippee! Thanks, little guy. Who's next? Rapidash? I think we can handle this. I mean, we have two water types, but I mean, I don't know if this is true or not, but I believe, don't fire types get like a negative bonus? Oh, yeah, poison jab. Wasn't expecting that. That worked to my advantage though. Psychic. Probably should think about switching out. Might as well take advantage of the rain. Oh, aren't you also a fairy type? Yeah, you are also a fairy type. I totally forgot. You know, Waterfall would probably be better if if Bozo was a little faster. But granted, a rapid dash is pretty quick. Damn. Way to go, Bozo. Snorlax. No, we're perfectly fine here. We're about to punch this thing in the face. At least now we get to see a Snorlax. That's one of the Pokemon that we needed to see. Way to go, Princess. Emporion. We could fake him out with a U-turn. And then get Mooch out. No, wait. Would Mooch be good? Technically, no. Oh, we have close combat. This thing's weak to close combat. All right, cool. Let's see who's faster. As suspected. I guess because of that steel typing, it's now weak to fighting, potentially. Oh, dingus, that was close. Heracross. It should be weak to fire, I think. I fully believe in this last one. I have no reason to freak out. Yeah. I wish I had that level of confidence when faced with Oblivion. Ow. Yep, hey, 69. Nice. Way to go, Bingus. Okay. Oh, man, I really wish there was an Evilite in this game. I could really rely on Bingus a little more. What just went down? My team still needs raising. Yeah, better luck next time. Catch on the flip. I guess I'm not ready for the Pokemon League if I'm losing to you, darn it. Just you wait, I'll get tougher and win my way through the Pokemon League. Because I'm going to become the toughest Pokemon trainer in this, the champion. There is champion. Lurch, you better not lose to anyone before me. I have no intentions to, even though you kind of bum rushed me in the Pokemon Center. I'm pretty sure my Pokemon were fine, but just to make sure, I didn't want to bother with it. I think for the most part, we have decent coverage for the Elite Four. Let's see, let me confirm that you are I mean, how else would I get here? I'll examine the gym badge gathered from around Sinnoh. I guess if somehow you were glitching the game, they wanted to make sure that even if you were glitching the game, you wouldn't be able to get past this guy. But even if you are glitching the game, there's probably a way you can glitch your way around an NPC. I'm not like that concerned about it. Do we save? I guess we save. It doesn't matter. And look at what our stats look like. 140 Pokemon, man. We're so close. Just gonna get there. Who's gonna be our first challenger? I wonder. I have no idea what you are. Aaron, hello, welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. I'll explain. I'm a huge fan of big bug Pokemon. Okay. Bug Pokemon are nasty, meaning yet they're beautiful too. Would you like to know why I take on challengers here in this room? Because I want to become perfect, just like my bug Pokemon. Okay, let me take you on. Oh, there we go. I love Default Guy. This guy looks like he was an ace trainer that got invited into the Elite Four. A Dustox. I mean, to be fair, the only fire move we have right now is, what is it, Flare Blitz? Which is going to do more harm to us than he's going to do to us. We'll be able to knock out his Pokemon. But we're definitely taking a lot of damage here. Just to deal with these guys. I feel like I need to teach Flamethrower to someone. Princess is the only one that can learn Flamethrower. Okay, whoosh, not bad. A Heracross. No need. I can handle a Heracross. Beautifly. I mean, this thing should be so weak. We should be able to just like sneeze on this thing. We have a poison jab. The only thing I'm worried about is the potential of it using like stun spore or something. I had a feeling we wouldn't be able to knock it out. Psychic, we should be. No, wait, I think that might be super effective. Yep, it definitely was. I should have just U-turned out of that. I did underestimate the Beetafly. All right, Mooch, it's your turn. Go shine like a diamond. We'll heal Dingus after this. I'm not too worried about having Dingus pass out this early. Way to go, Gizmo. Holy moly. Gizmo, you are strong as hell. Vespa Queen. Oh, nice. We haven't seen a Vespa Queen yet. This is perfect. Good thing I don't got berries. I think this thing can also learn Pressure as well. Pressure, I think, being the better move of the two, or the better of the two abilities. But this thing could potentially know. Man, this thing's tough. Oh, it has a berry. Buzzes. All right, Mooch. Same as the first. The nice thing is we have recover. So if things look a little too dire for him, we can recover Mooch. Drapion. What is a Drapion? It's a bug. I don't recognize the name. Oh, nice. This was another one that we needed to see. Very cool. I think this thing's part poison as well. Yeah, cross poison. But I'm guessing it's also a bug type. Apparently its weakness is canceled out. Bulldoze would probably be fine. What do we have against poison? We can get Gizmo out. Alright, Gizmo. You're gonna have to Earthquake this guy. Nightshade. I think we should be okay. Yeah, we're fine. I think fighting would also be good against it, potentially. That was a crit, no wonder. Oh, that was so close, Bozo. I will now concede defeat. but I think you came to see how great bug-type Pokemon can be. Hope you realize what you're up against in the Pokemon League. Battling in a deep and complex affair. Here's all my money. I lost with the most beautiful and toughest of the bug Pokemon. We lost because I wasn't good enough. That's it. Back to training camp. Let's hear it for me. No. That was wrong. Anyways, go on to the next room. The more trainers are winning. They're all for you. They're all tougher than me. I can imagine. Bug ain't that strong. I mean, granted, we lost our monkey to him, so I'm not gonna berate him too much. There we go. Good enough. Let's see who the next one is. Alright, I can't figure it out. Ghost? Ground? Well, well, well. You're quite the adorable trainer, but you also got a spine. I'm Beretta. Berta? Ground type Pokemon, okay. I had a feeling the brown of the room kind of gave it away. Well, would you show this old lady how much you've learned? I would do such a thing for you. Do you like my swagger, young child? My grandchildren told me this was hip. Quagsire, interesting choice. It is a ground type, but it's also a water type, so we gotta be careful with. All right, Dingus. Yeah, let's U-turn out of this guy. We're not equipped for this. Do we have anyone that is... What do you have? Grass knot? Oh, of course. Let's see. Quagsire, it's pretty tanky Pokemon. Well, how are we going to be able to burst through his defenses? Do we think this thing's going to lower our stats at some point? It might. I guess we can try to get Bozo out. Try to waterfall. I don't think we're going to be faster. We could be faster than Quagsire. What was that? Is that leftovers? Holy moly. Slay's not messing around. Quagsire. He's not. I mean, he's probably heavy. Why would I think that would work? Oh, great. Come on, Bozo. Let's see how much Grass Knot's gonna do. Because this is the whole reason we even have this here. Whoa, nice. Nicely done, little guy. I should have trusted your Grass Knot a little more. Your poison is on me. I should have trusted your Grass Knot. Wishcast. That's the. It's another one of these water ground types. Oh, he was prepped for it too. I don't think Wishcast is all that heavy. Well, we're definitely going to be... Oh, nice! Thank you, Bozo. We'll try again. Nice. Oh, very nice, Bozo. Holy moly, you're becoming my favorite. I've been underestimating Grass Knot. I had it there just because it was the only grass move we can have. Swoodawoodo, that is a ground rock. Is rock weak to water? I can't for the life of me remember. But this thing is definitely tanking. Yeah, I was right. Golem, same as the first. Heavy slam. How is it? Oh well, yeah. Our speed was reduced. Ow, jeez. We'll have to switch you out, buddy. I think Mooch can probably handle the rest, unless this guy decides to explode on us. In that case, if this thing does decide to explode on us, at least we'll have a mostly healed up Pokemon for it. All right, Mooch. Either that or they're gonna end up using like full recovery. Nope, just a full-on earthquake. Holy moly. Oh, please be faster. That's fine. Full restore. I was expecting that. You used 31s. I don't think you'll get away with it again. I got away with it again. Stupid Pokemon. There we go. Didn't want to risk in case they use Scald again or full restore again. Meow, 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 meow. Wow, 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 wow. The hippo. I think we're okay. Oh, look at him. Don't you look fancy? Yeah, we should be fine. Honestly, this probably would have been a better start if you would have used this guy at the start of your fight. Could have set up your sandstorms. But honestly, having Quagsire in the Wish Cast was probably the best thing, because that definitely did trick me up. Nice. All right, Bertha. Well, dear child, I must say that was most impressive. Your Pokemon believed in you and you did their best to earn the win. Even though I've lost, I find myself with this silly grid. Here's all my money. To be fair, I didn't fully believe in my Pokemon. Unfortunately, Bozo took unnecessary damage because of it. That's what makes you strong. I think you can go as far as you want. But yeah, Bozo's health is 100% on me. Definitely need 2 of these. I don't have like little heals. No, I don't. What is this gonna be? Oh, this is very obvious. Hello, Mr. Fireman. Yo, trainer. Got any candidates on my fingers waiting for you to come. Heard from Volcania that you did in what you did in Sunny Shores. You managed to light a fire in that guy's heart again. How could you not expect me to look forward to seeing you in battle? Rapidash. I could stay in. I have a feeling that he is going to be prepped for water types. So in anticipation for his like counter to water types, I'm probably going to just close combat. Whoa, way to go, guys. Let's see. This is Bingus. Bingus, you are doing fine. Okay. Pooch. Okay. Decent. All right, Gizmo. Man, Gizmo's getting good. Gizmo's a very solid team member. Even Bozo, his physical stats are not great. Decent. The weakest of the most. Lot Bunny. I mean, it's gonna get me to use my close combat again, but Lot Bunny's a strange one for him to have. I'm very curious what the point of the Lot Bunny was. Is it just for the high jump kick? It's a good move. High jump kick is really good. Aerial ace potentially, because I think Lot Bunny can learn aerial ace. Nice. Way to go, Dingus. Holy moly. Your attack's getting close. Not good as Gizmos though. Steelix. I think we can keep the ball rolling. Yeah, this thing's weak to fire. I probably could have used the fire move, but oh, this thing's tough. There's a chance that this is Dingus's last fight. Oh, and he got the Iron Tail too. That was rough. That's okay, Dingus. You did pretty good. We could maybe get Mooch out, or even Bozo out. I think getting Bozo out would be fine, because I feel like he's not going to have another Poison Jab move. Oh, but he has his Steel Tail. That's right. We're weak to Steel, I believe. Being a Fairy type. What do you have planned? He had something planned for this. Drifloon. Why? Will-O-Wisp? He was ready. He was ready for a water type to hit the field. But you didn't know I had this. That's fine. Good thing this Azumarill Bozo is a special attacker and not a physical one. Yippee! Thanks, Bozo. Another Steelix. I probably should switch, but it's so low on health, I think we can maybe get him. Let's see if my hubris was too much. Oh, use full restore, of course he would. That's fine, we get a free hit on him. Better count. But does this thing have sturdy? I don't remember. This thing might have sturdy. Man, this thing's tanky. Flinch, flinch, flinch. Well, that's fine. We got him. We're simply faster. Infernate. No, we're good. My little eggs got your number. I feel like your determination, your will is something. We got this dude number. That was a sick Pokeball entrance. Holy moly. I should really be thinking about using those stickers and stuff. Fire Punch. Youch. Did it have 1 HP? Of course it did. The situation is heating up. I'm blazing now. Well, we know we're not faster, but we can take the next hit. He had Fire Punch. I wanted Fire Punch, but I got Fire Blitz or Flame Blitz. Arguably better. Whoa. Big jump. All right, Flint. Wow. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't looking down on you, but I didn't think for a second that I'd lose. This is fantastic. You and your Pokemon are inspiring. Here's all my money. Ellipsis. Phew. We're right down to the cinders. All right, Dingus. Wake up, Samurai. You got more business. Keep Bozo and Gizmo. Might as well top up. We're running out of Moo Moo milk. That was unforeseen. But we do have healing items to rely on. And we're nearly at the end of the game, so we can afford to burn through our items. My best guess, Ghost. Time you arrived well. You timed your arrival well. I've just finished reading a book, you see. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lucian, of the user of psychic type, so you got me all figured out. I was expecting Ghosts. I must say, you already proving yourself to be outstanding by coming this far. They say I am the toughest of the Elite Four. Oh, shush. I'm afraid I will have to go all out against you. I live up to that reputation. Sorry, Princess. I'm gonna have to use full power for this one. Psychic. Psychic is weak to Bug. Mr. Mime. This thing's gonna set up some walls. I gotta be aware of that. Oh, poison jab. Nice. I was prepped without realizing it. It wasn't enough though. Yeah, he's setting up his defenses now. That's fine. Oh, come on! Really could have used that. There we go. We could. No, Bozo's gonna be just as weak. Alakazam. We might end up losing Dingus here. I don't think I have anything faster. All right, we'll have to U-turn out of here. Oh, he's so much faster. Let's see. Bingus should actually be decent here. But I don't know if we're gonna have a chance to we might be able to work up. Oh. Thank you, Bingus. I'm sorry I brought you out. Is Baton Pass a priority move? Run away. We're about to find out. Nope, it was not. Shockwave though, that's fine. No, Bingus, I'm sorry, little guy. I should have switched you out. I was hoping to get a Baton Pass. All right, Princess. We got this. Poor little guy. That's the giraffe. We're fine. Amazing how that worked out for you. Yippee! Okay, princess, that's fine. Mooch, much better. Medichum. Ouch. Nice. Thank you, princess. That would have definitely killed you if the stupid light screen wasn't up. That's so annoying. I hate light screen. Ouch. All right, knock him out. Bronzong. Now what should I do? Again, another team member, a potential team member. Let's see what could have been. Steel Psychic, isn't it? Oh. I think Trick Room is still up. Yeah, of course. Of course it would stop as soon as I, like, got dealt with. Gizmo, I'm pretty sure you're faster. You can Mega Horn this thing. Oof, man, this guy is tough. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, ouch. Alright, get out of here, Lucian. Taking your spot. I see you. You've getting past the 3 before me was no fluke. The power is real. Congratulations, you're now been in the Elite Four. However, that doesn't mean you're done with the Pokemon League. There remains the champion. I should warn you, the champion is far stronger than the Elite Four. Now go on, step through the doorway to your final battle. Alright, who gets the Moo Moo Milk? These were my mistakes. I'm sorry, little guys. Alright, everyone should be ready for this. Let me actually go back in here and oh, it won't have any effect. Who needs their defenses? Wow, okay. I guess everyone's like maxed out. There is nothing more I can teach you, you guys. This is the real challenge here. This is the one I've been dreading the most. Cynthia, it's you. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Coronet. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. It means that you've triumphed over any personal weakness too. The power you've learned, I can feel it emanating from you. That's enough talk. Let's go on with why you're here. As a Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. Nervous! Nervous about this one. Cynthia is no joke. The first time you fight her is probably the weakest that she'll be, but that's not saying much considering she has a Spirit Tomb, which we have not seen yet. This thing's a bit tricky because Spirit Tomb I think is Ghost something, Ghost Dark, Ghost. It's got a weird thing going on. It might be weak to poison. Things like this tend to be weak to like poison. Apparently not. But it is poison now, so they'll slowly get dealt with. Strike kick. Alright, Dingus, can you take it? Yeah, you can take it. Let's get you switched out then. And I need to think about what exactly you're going to be weak to. You could be weak to dark. You're not weak to bug. You have psychic. Yeah, we're gonna have to maybe Bozo. Yep, hey, way to go, Bozo. Do I think I can figure out what this thing's weak to? Probably not. Let's see if we're faster. We are faster, so we could potentially get a flinch. Apparently not. Wah! Youch! Knock it out! Knock it out! Let's go! Alright, that's definitely one of the big hurdles, is just this weird Spirit Tomb thing. Roserade. No, because it should be weak to ice, so I think we're okay. Oh, this thing's fast. Ouch! Come on, take it. Nice. There you go, Mooch. Gastrodon, Gastrodon, Gastrodon. What is a Gastrodon? We'll find out. Oh, this thing. It's groundwater, right? I don't know if I'm going to survive. Nose earthquake. That's fine. We can out heal this thing. Not too concerned about it. What did you lower? My speed. That's not fun. Ah, ha, ha. I didn't realize I was competitive. Mother trucker. Kill this stupid thing. Nice. What did you use? Oh, leftovers. Oh. That's fine. Let her waste her full restores. Nice, nice, nice. My nemesis. Oh, this thing's faster. That's fine. It's using Nasty Plot. Unless this thing has a way of surviving this hit, we should be good. Nice. My Lodic is a water type. We'll get Princess out. Nice. A little faster. That's fine. We got the power. And we're set up for her final Pokemon. Oh, that did not do nearly enough. Oh, it has Flame Orb. Why? Mother trucker. Oh, are we screwed? This thing is tanky as hell. Now it's using Mirror Coat on top of all that. I need a Princess. Oh, this. Thank you for landing the crit. But this is a tough one. This Milotic is crazy strong. There's a high chance that she's gonna end up just healing that. Nice. Ah, man, we lost our best coverage for her last Pokemon. That's very disappointing. I can't remember the last time I was put in a corner like this. Yeah, sure. It's a ground type. Earthquake is not going to do much to him. He's dragging ground. I mean, fuck it, we ball, I guess. Oh, it's fast. This thing's scary fast. I mean, this thing already has an advantage. We've already taken one close combat, so we're already at the back foot. Rough skin, of course. I won't this end. Won't let this end yet. Just keep pushing. Ugh. We have one more Ice Beam. We can get this off first, which we're not fast enough. I can already tell you we're not fast enough. But we have a chance of getting an Ice Beam off. Holy shit! Mooch! You did it. Way to go, Mooch. Holy shit. Of course it would have the stupid berry. Let's go, Mooch, the MVP. I knew you could do it. Holy moly. You landed the crit too. You love me. Mooch loves me. Holy shit. Mooch immediately just became one of my favorites. I'm so glad I got Mooch last minute. Stressful. Stressful fucking fight. And it only gets harder from here. Take that, Cynthia, you cheat. Just a few minutes ago, you were the most powerful challenger. And just now you became the most powerful of all the trainers. You're now one of the newest champions. I got money! Holy moly. That was so tough. That was actually truly an outstanding battle. You gave it the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power, and you guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculating coolness. Hell yeah. Cynthia called me cool. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge that may come your way. Those are the impressions I got from you from this battle. I'm going to go take part in the crowning of Sinnoh's new champion. Now then, step onto the lift. Yes, ma'am. Hello, Cynthia. The room ahead is the Hall of Fame. Rowan, what are you doing here? How'd you get past all the trainers? The last battle was splendid. Oh, hello, Professor Rowan. A child I enlisted on my Pokedex project has come this far. You told me to do this. It's only natural that I come and witness their crowning achievement. Lurch, I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Sit this way, please, Lurch. Professor Rowan, I need you over here as well. It's been a long while since I last entered this room. The last time you were here was when I became a champion. Then yes, that would have been quite a long time ago. I can imagine why Cynthia has been the champion for so long. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your name will be recorded for prosperity here. When you are leaving the memories of your achievements so far, time to record your name and your Pokemon. Remember, your Pokemon are the partners that grew with you through many challenges. This machine will make the permanent record of your achievements. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. Dingus, level 69, nice. Bingus, 71. Shocking, saying you didn't do much. Mooch, the actual MVP of the whole thing. Gizmo, surprise MVP, surprise challenger. Bozo, literally a bozo that I underestimated. Princess, the backbone of the team for the majority of the playthrough. Holy moly, look at that. What a team. Not the best, not the most optimized, but it's my team. And I'm happy for them. I'm glad we managed to bring them all the way over here. I'm glad Bingus came as well. I know Bingus wasn't the best choice, and we didn't really get to do much with Bingus because of the lack of Evilite. But I'm glad we got Bingus, and that he got to at least participate in some way in the final battle. Holy moly. What a great game. I mean, no, I liked it. I like Brilliant Diamond. Obviously, it's not as good as the original. The original just hits something different. But getting a chance to play it on the Switch again after so many years and having a relatively similar experience feels good. Obviously, I feel like Platinum is the better remake of the remakes. But it is nice to come back to Sinnoh, especially after Arceus. Arceus was so much fun to see Sinnoh from a different region. It's great to see like Sinnoh from like what we would consider current times. What else can I say about this game? I don't know. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. I thought this was going to be kind of like a slog. Just like something I just had to trudge through until we can play ZA. I ended up really liking this. I ended up doing my dailies. Ended up checking out the cave much more than my original playthrough. First time I played this, I almost never touched the caves. And even looking at my original save file, I was like, wow, how did I beat Cynthia with this like hodgepodge of random Pokemon on my team? It was very strange. What else? Would I come back to play Platinum at some point? Probably not. I don't think so. Would I come back to do the... I was thinking about coming back and doing the competitions, the beauty competitions with Bingus. Because Bingus... Oh, we never did the Rotom thing. That's right. As you can see here, we never did Rotom. Look at all these costumes that I never wore. I never bothered buying an outfit. I just kept the default on. How do I feel about that? That's the costume I used to wear. That's what my old save file had. Is the winter jacket. I think it looks nice. Farmer John over here fighting Cynthia. About to go fist to fist. Man, I was really hoping I can rely on Princess and Bozo to handle Garchomp at the end there, but they ended up just getting walled by the previous Pokemon. Man, that looks sharp. Let's go. But thankfully, Mooch clutched it at the end. I wasn't expecting Mooch to make it. I was expecting to have to switch to Bingus, revive Princess, and try to make it work. But ultimately, this worked out for me. Things I didn't like about the game, I feel like a lot of my complaints are similar to what other people have talked about. Obviously, it didn't feel like this game, if they were going to make a remake of Diamond and Pearl, I feel like they should have just remade Platinum instead of doing Diamond and Pearl. Just give you everything from the get-go to unlock. On top of that, I would agree with most people. I'm not a big fan of the chibi design. I would have wished they would have used the more proportioned models of like the average model. Like when you go into battle, you know how you just have like your standard proportions. I'm not a huge fan of the chibi look. It did take me a little bit to kind of get used to it again. Like after the first 2+ hours, you just get used to looking at them like that. I really wish they had more of the creature comforts from the current games. It was really disappointing that I couldn't get an Evilite in this game because supposedly the original Diamond and Pearl didn't have Evilite. I'm not catching these guys, by the way. I'm not going to go hunt these guys down. They're just running around in the wild and I have no interest in putting them in my Pokeballs. What else? I don't know. We're about to see how much post-game there is. Hey, mama. I just became the champion. I would like to go to bed now. Let me rest for the final time. At least for now. We'll come back to the bonus stuff, which is basically the little island. I forget the name of the island. The end! For now. But regardless, this was just as good as the other Pokemon games that I've played recently. Well... Oh, now it's starting from the start. Okay. 2021. Holy moly. What a year. Let's get this started. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Anyone gonna break in my room? No? Okay. Because, let's look at the map. Because this is the, this is basically all the bonus episode stuff. This area over here. The fight area. The resort area. What is here? There's probably a legendary Stark Mountain survival area. So these two are kind of like probably like the online stuff. There's also something over here. This is the area if you want to catch like the legendaries of different games. You can do that. But yeah, next time we're gonna be going to this little area, the resort. And actually, what did we need to do? I saw a little flag. What is the flag about? Is it just enjoy your house? Friend's house. Your own home and your best friend's house are located here. Small town. Okay, that's just describing stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you spending time with me and enjoying this game with me. I think we had a lovely time grinding it, playing it. 44 hours. That's a lot of time to invest in this. I'm very curious to see what the episode length is going to be like, because we're probably going to be like around like 10-ish episodes for VODs. But yeah, I'm very happy. Also happy to come back to this next time to finish off the last little bits, potentially catch a couple of legendaries, and then we'll be wrapping it up proper. So I'm gonna go ahead and love you and leave you here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will catch you in the next one. So until then, stay lovey, adios, sayonara, bye 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 bye.